Hey guys, this is Robert. I want to say thanks for coming to this channel. If you are new to this channel, please check out my videos, and if you do like it, please subscribe. So today I'll be talking about something from my 2017 Toyota Tacoma, which I have coined HardShellTaco, and it's a product by N2Designsinc. It's a remote starter, right, Jesse?
Yeah, it's a remote start.
Yeah, remote starter. So what's cool about remote starters, you know, they've been common out there for many years, but now they have it for the manual 6-speed. Jesse and I actually went off to Glendale, California, and we met up with Jimmy, the owner of N2Designsinc, and he actually is the one that installed it. So I'm going to show some clips of him installing it, but I wanted to highlight how important it is for us to have the remote start. So a few reasons to have a remote start is, one, it's a cold day and you want to warm up the truck and go into a cozy truck or a car, and that's why you have a remote start. You start it remotely, you don't have to come out until it's nice and cozy, and then you're ready to go. The second situation is that it's opposite. It's a hot day, super hot day, and you got your kids, you got your family, you got yourself, and you want to be nice and cool. So you start it remotely, then you get into the vehicle. So that's another advantage of having a remote start. Now the last thing is you haven't driven the vehicle for a while and you want to kind of warm things up, just to get things lubricated, and that's another reason for a remote start. So there's several reasons for a remote start, and but you know, the last reason I should say, it's because it's cool. Isn't that cool?
Okay, we're gonna show the remote start.
So we're gonna.
The first thing you're going to do is you're going to pop open the kick panel right here, and so after you pull it, you're going to see a 10mm hex bolt right here. So you'll remove the hex. So there's going to be two down here, and two are going to be behind the steering wheels. Turn your wheel one way, and there's going to be a Phillips right here. Turn it the other way. So then we're gonna just tug, and it should come out like that. OBD2, okay, with the Hkey automatic manual. That's located right here, down here. Remove the column here. Okay. Don't pull on the wires, just only the connector. If you have to use two fingers, just tab right here, push down, pull out. You're gonna go in, back into the ignition receptacle with the plug and play remote starter, and then into the harness. The remote start harness with the OEM side. So the second part is we're going to do the BCM. BCM is located right here. Other finger, slip out, pull out. Okay. You're going to go into the remote starter harness, click, and go back in with the remote starter harness. Click. The light green wire on this connector all the way on the left is your TPMS. We're going to cut it just like that. So after you take off insulation about 1/2 inch, no polarity, one side is going to go into this connector, and then you'll push the clamp down the other connector that's open. Make sure you go all the way in, then push down. Take your ground wire, real simple. If you have a manual, the last step you're going to do is going to be your clutch cancel. This wire is not going to be cut. It's clutch cancel switch, and what you can do is tap it with the tap head. It's right here. So you'll seat the clutch cancel, and you're just simply gonna plug it in. You're into remote start mod, the main 6-pin plug into the module, and wait for red and blue to come on, then let go. Hold down the button again while we plug it in. Let go. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna push this 10 times. You're going to let go after the 10th time. What you're going to see is this red and blue are going to flash 10 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so don't worry if it starts blinking in an odd way while you're pressing. Just count 10, don't even look at it, and it should be blinking like this after you're done. Okay, now what's going to happen is they're going to flash rapidly 10 times. The blue one is going to come on. Then you turn your ignition off and take it out. You've been programmed.
We're going to demo the remote start. So this is with the key. So first thing we got to do is, if you're driving, you gotta be driving, and then you gotta get the truck into what they call ready mode. So we're gonna go into ready mode. I'm gonna go into the driver's side. Jesse's gonna hold the camera, and we're gonna show you ready mode. All right, so at the end of your day, when you're finished driving and you're ready to put in ready mode means that the truck is gonna be ready to start later. And the reason why you do that is because Toyota is not gonna let you start the vehicle without it being in neutral. And that's actually a smart and safe thing, because if we put this in gear while you remote start it, you're gonna have a problem, right, Jesse?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have a problem. So what we're gonna do is, you've driven your car, the car is running, you're driving the car, your foot's on the brake, make sure it's in neutral. Let's bring up the e-brake. Take your foot off the brake, it clicks. So those are the relays clicking, so that way it's gonna put the truck into what we call ready mode. Now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take the key out, and as you can see, the car's still running. Now the TPMS light starts turning on, which means it's in ready mode. So now we're gonna get out the car. So let's get out of here.
Okay, let's get out the car.
Get out the car. As soon as you shut the car,
there, car shuts off.
it shuts off, right? So in about 15 seconds, Jesse, it's gonna lock the truck. Now do not open the door, and do not touch the remote to lock the door.
You have to wait.
Yeah, exactly. If you do that, it will cancel ready mode. You hear that?
Yeah, it's locked.
Door. Now it's in ready mode. Now let's go ahead and demonstrate this. I'll have Jesse do it.
I'm gonna press this lock button
How many times?
3 times.
So you lock it 3 times.
Slowly.
Steadily.
Steadily.
A little faster. You gotta do a little faster.
There.
Oh, you got it. Oh.
Got it. There.
He actually... Alright, he actually did it the first time better than me. So it's more, not fast or slow, but steady, consistent. And that's how he did. Wow, good job, Jesse.
It worked. My truck pressed slow, and it still worked.
Yeah, you did a great job. So that's how you remote start it. And let's flip it around again. The door's locked until he unlocks it. So Jesse, you go ahead and get in there and show him real quick.
What?
You can go ahead and sit in the truck. Unlock it.
I'll go in,
Yep.
sit in the truck,
So if you put the key in the ignition for me and turn it.
turn it to on.
Yep, all the way on. The TPMS light's still going to show up right there, meaning it's still using the system, the remote starter system. But Jesse, go ahead and put your foot on the brake for me. So he puts his foot on the brake. You can let go. See, now the TPMS light is gone. So what that means is that now the truck is going to be able to be driven, and you're using the controls of the vehicle to drive off. So that's how it is, how they get into ready mode. It's basically the only difference when you're doing anything in ready mode. Once you stop, keep your foot on the brake, pull up the e-brake, take the foot off your brake. That's it. So the next thing we're going to do is show you how to use the app. It's an optional module, an optional app to set up, but it's really cool, and we'll talk about it in a second.
We're going to take the very end of the smart module's harness. It's going to go into the blue next to the white. You will plug it in. You can start as soon as you actually plug it in, and make sure you have your valet button plugged in. Put your key into the ignition. When it starts blinking, what you're going to do is going to press the valet button 5 times and let go after the 5th press. Then you're going to push the brake pedal with your hand really hard and let go. Then you turn the ignition off and it should start flashing. So we'll start with maybe the relay going back with the harness. Okay. To drop it into this rocker panel by the driver's left ankle.
Now Jesse is going to demonstrate the smart module to remotely car start the vehicle. Now there is a subscription. When you first purchase it, it's going to be included, but after a year there is a renewal that you have to pay. But if you have 4G or LTE anywhere where this truck is parked, you'll be able to get a signal, and obviously your phone is going to have data access to send the signal. But what's crazy and cool is that you can actually send this signal anywhere around the world and validate that your truck is running, so you're not guessing it's running or not running. So let's go ahead and do it.
To the app. Link it.
It's
Link
a
LT.
Linker LT.
Yeah.
So I already programmed my vehicle. It doesn't have a hard shell, but it is a Toyota Tacoma and quicksand. So let's go and start it.
We'll push the button. Let's hit start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Look at that.
Hit go. And then the timer.
Yeah, it has
a timer.
The timer will kick on a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's showing that it ran. You can see we did it without using the key. And there's the timer right there.
And then when the timer goes off, it will shut off.
Correct. So let's go ahead and unlock it.
Press the unlock button. There.
So it's unlocked. Now you can open the door.
Now you can open the door.
Now, if you unlocked it and you're not nearby and a thief comes in, go ahead and put your foot on the brake like you're ready to drive off the truck, Jesse.
Yeah. Let's go and push on the brake.
So if the bad guy comes and tries to do anything,
there.
look what happens. What happened?
It shuts off.
It shuts off so they can't drive. So that's a safety advantage of having this thing. Once the door is open, you cannot restart it. So you can't do that, but you can unlock it remotely still if you need to. So I think that's a pretty cool add-on feature, which I like. What do you think?
Great, yeah.
It's pretty cool, right? So that's cool. So this is almost everything you need to know about the N2Designsinc remote starter for the 6-speed manual. But wait, there's more. Jimmy, the owner of N2Designs, has actually given me special code discounts for this system. And not only the 6MT, but also the automatics or other Hkey Toyota Tacomas, 4Runners, and Tundras, and other Toyotas as well. So if you have any of these vehicles, check out their website and check out my description for the coupon code that'll give you a little bit of savings. Okay, guys? Any questions or comments, please post below. And again, thanks for coming to this channel. Peace out, guys.
Peace out.
Peace out.